What's up everybody? Today we're going to do a video on how to AFK level up in Clash. Season 2 let us do this before, but they recently took this out so we can't do it anymore. I know some people have been looking around on ways of how to AFK still. There's some videos on Plunder AFK which can still be done but it's kind of slow, it's not really automatic. There is another video that's also been posted about disconnecting your controller and going AFK and just being in Plunder or Rebirth I think, which also works, but also I think kind of slow. Clash is where you want to do it in because it's easy XP, easy weapon level up, and you don't have to squad fill. Don't have to rely on plunder and contracts and crates. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First thing you need to do, just like any other options or any other AFK mode, you need to have your movement with your parachute auto deploy enabled, and that's basically the only other thing. You want to be in graphics, you want to be in windowed mode. Gotta play in window mode. I know this recording is probably showing in full screen, but you need to be in window mode, which I'll zoom out to later. And yep, and then what we need to do is we need to download a program called TinyTask. I'm going to link it in the description of the video. You'll basically run this little program. I'll also upload a script file, which I'm using right now, to run it. And let's see, I'm gonna run it right now, so we'll do call it a Clash. So in this program, there's gonna be a file that I've already created, which is basically a macro window recording tool. It's gonna make your player move left, right, jump, crouch, duck, basically just simulate you actually playing, but you're not really playing. The one thing that you need to do also is in your weapons loadout, you need to make one loadout, the first one. This is the one that you're going to use as your primary weapon that you want to get XP on. So just make sure that one is set up for your class. So in this case, level 1 rifle. This is a new account. If you're looking at it, I'm very low level, but create a new account just to make this video. So match is going to start soon, so we'll load in. I'll probably fast forward a little bit so you don't have to wait for this. So game just loaded in and script is already running. It should auto select that first loadout when it gets to the right. There you go. Selects it and it's parachuting, cuts parachute, and it's just basically gonna do this little routine the whole time. Now this is pre-game lobby, so there's other players in here, but you can already see what it's doing. It basically left, right, randomize, jumps, duck. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll let this run a little bit and then we'll get into the game and I'll fast forward from here and you'll see what happens next. Alright, so pre-game's over, loading in, Clash, script is running, auto parachute deploy, it cuts it, it's just gonna land there, it's just gonna do a little dance, wiggle back and forth. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it just does this and you basically just get free XP. I mean, you'll get more XP when your team wins, so it's going to go back and forth. I think most of the time you do win because you're not out there dying giving other team points, but it's basically going to vary. But basically I leave this running on a little computer or laptop and I just check it once in a while. You can use the Call of Duty app on your mobile phone to kind of check your latest stats to see if it's still running, if you're curious. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to actually cut to another part of this video where we're going to show the setup of TinyTasker with the file. So let me get to that right now. Alright, so this is how the TinyTask application is set up. So if you notice here, there's a TinyTask in my upper right hand corner. Here's the game window code, and we'll just load out. You want to do a open, and you want to open the COD2 file that I posted in the link description. This is the file right here. You want to set your preferences to always on top and continuous playback. So once you check that, you'll see continuous playback, always on top. The playback hotkey is Control-Shift-Alt-P, which you'll need to take note. And there's also a recording key if you want to record your own. So here's Control-Shift-Alt-P. I'll run it right now, Control-Shift-Alt-P. if you notice, it starts playing in the top right corner, and inside Call of Duty Vanguard, you'll see the arrows start moving around. That's the left, right, and then you should see the spacebar activate for jump, which will choose the first loadout. And it's gonna choose very soon here. So let's take a look. Yeah, there you go. So now it chose loadout, and it's gonna do its little script dancing, left, right, jumped up. It doesn't move forward or back because the forward back will actually sometimes accidentally choose menu options in the game. And I made the mistake of doing that before because I accidentally bought a whole bunch of Battlepass stuff without even knowing. A bunch of bundles that I did not want, so waste of CD points right there. And that's pretty much all it is. So just leave the TinyTask running. If you want to stop the script to check anything, Control-Alt-Shift-P, and there you go, it stops. When it stops, you'll notice that it'll just say COD2 right here. If you start it, it actually has a countdown timer to tell you how long it's been running and how many times it's ran. And there you go. We'll let the video play out, and you'll see it fast forward, and you'll see that it's AFK for a couple games. Alright, thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, drop them below, like, subscribe. I've got other videos in my channel, and more tutorials as I find them. Thanks guys.
Moving! Disregard last. Enemy soldier nearby. Practice is over. The real fight begins now.